pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me five golden rings. Calling birds and two turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love gave to Christmas, my true love gave to Daisy. It's a sunny six, it's a city six, it's a fucking better not shout, you better not cry, you better not hit a pear tree on the ninth, on the eighth, on the seventh, in the hearts of the clouds of the morning, seven from the west, the big amongst the days of by golden rings. Oh, calling birds, three French hens, two turtle doves, on the water, shanks, and I be decked with bass and partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 puppets slapping, 10 lords of leaping, 9 ladies dancing, gone, maids and puppies singing, swans and swimming, 6 geese and lane, 5 golden rings, 4 golden birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. On the 12th day of Christmas, I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, a dreidel likes to play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. Sorry. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. On the 12th day, my true love gave to me 12 drummers drumming like Olympus upon the Serengeti. 11 pipes, 10 Hey, hey, one, two, hey, one, two, hey, 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 two, two, one, two, hey, 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 two, so, so, hey, hey, so, one, two, hey.
comenzará en breve. Ladies and gentlemen, please head to the reception area. Our program will begin shortly. Damas y caballeros, diríjanse al área de recepción. Nuestro programa comenzará en breve. Ladies and gentlemen, please head to the reception area. Our program will begin shortly. Damas y caballeros, diríjanse al área de recepción. Nuestro programa comenzará en breve.
I'm leaving tonight. Although I know it's a long back. For listener, you can count on me. Oh, have snow and the sun. I want you to know I Christmas. Have snow and the sun. On the tree, Christmas Eve will find me where the love lies slain. Oh, I wanna be home for Christmas. If only
Area. Our program will begin shortly. Damas y caballeros, diríjanse al área de recepción. Nuestro programa comenzará en breve. Ladies and gentlemen, please head to the reception area. Our program will begin shortly. Damas y caballeros, diríjanse al área de recepción. Nuestro programa comenzará en breve.
wine, Hispanic chamber. Carlos y Luis make it work like it's easy. Busy. Cuando ellos llegan, todo el mundo pone dizzy. No we pone dizzy. Carlos walking in with estilo y precisión. Luis con la sonrisa que enciende la misión. De whole familia pushing fuerte cada día. Deja Solhor con orgullo y energía. Hispanic Chamber, Homecomers of New Jersey. Carlos y Luis make it work like it's easy. Hispanic Chamber, always very busy. Cuando ellos llegan, todo el mundo se pone dizzy. Hispanic Chamber, always very busy. Otro rollo, te botaste. Otro rollo, te botaste. Turn up the beat, dale fuego sin reproche. Esta guaracha va para arriba, noche a noche familia, noche a noche familia. Miren, eventos, ideas que no paran, every project they touch, rápido lo aclaran. Community first, esa es la tradición. They lift everybody con visión y corazón. In the wild, everybody chamber, all comienza en New Jersey. Carlos y Luis make it work like it's easy. Cuando ellos llegan, todo el mundo se pone dizzy. Otro rollo en la casa, bring el elevation, this is puro sabor, with representation. Carlos, Luis, el combo, full activated. Esta guaracha queda pa' que la dejen repetir. Why? Hispanic Chamber, son New Jersey. Gente con visión, corazón y sinergia. Si tú lo conoces, sabes que es verdad. Cuando ellos llegan, empieza la festividad. Hispanic Chamber. Familia. Familia.
We'd like to thank the following: our title sponsor, Bank of America. Our gold sponsors, United Airlines, Wells Fargo, JAG Companies, and Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield. Our silver sponsors, Goya, Walmart, Excel Facility Services Group, McCarter and English, PSCNG, and PNC. Our bronze sponsors, JP Morgan Chase, Bergen Newbridge Medical Center, RWJ Barnabas Health, and NJMEP. Our pioneer sponsors, S&A Auto Center, Community Financial Service Centers, El Asadero Mexican Grill, Paramount Residential Mortgage Group / Janet Pagan Home Loans, and Delgado's Plumbing and Heating. Our award sponsors, Comcast, Ocean First Bank, Montclair State University, and Valley Bank. Our entertainment sponsors, Corporate DJ Group, K-Vibe Studios, Sweet Love, Big Flowers New York, Yayo's Bots, Daniela's, Visions Federal Credit Union, Alamo Insurance Group, Sutudu, True Vibes Photo Booths, and Mr. Photo Booth 360. Our decor sponsors, Evoke Florals, and Santos Flowers. Our beverage sponsors, CATB Liquor and Hacienda Opongio. And last but not least, our media sponsors, Poder Latino USA, Negocios Hispanos USA, Que Pasa TV, Americano Newspaper, Cuadratín Hispano, El Diario, GMS, Our People, Nuestra Gente, TV Media Group, Bella Magazine, Business in New Jersey Every Day, Otro Rollo Cinema, Tayacán, Mi Pueblo Entero, Retropolis, and The Shiara Show. Once again, thank you to all our sponsors for your generous support. Una vez más, gracias a todos nuestros patrocinadores por su generoso apoyo.
Bienvenidos a la novena gala anual de premiación de la Cámara de Comercio Estatal Hispana de Nueva Jersey. Esta noche nos acompaña una líder destacada en los medios a nivel global, fundadora y CEO de Bella Media and Company y nuestra galardonada Trailblazer 2024, Vanessa Copes.
Tonight's host is a powerhouse global media leader, founder and CEO of Bella Media & Co., and our Trailblazer awardee of 2024, Vanessa Copes.
Buenas noches. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the 9th annual Gala of the Statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey. A big thank you to Carlos Medina for asking me to host tonight. Last year, I walked onto the stage as the Trailblazer Award honoree, and now they handed me a mic, which honestly feels like a little bit of a promotion. Before we get started, we want to make sure that everybody here is social media ready. You guys know the hashtag for, huh?
That when you're posting your pictures, I'm gonna be the honoree. Alexa, when you're posting the hashtag, for me, when you're tagging the best page, CC them. Don't forget, if you are page as well, it'll take you right to our magazine, which tonight is number 5. Remember, guess what? This year we had a silent auction. Our videos actually open the other side, and every contribution has a mission. Remember, a good media is the one that shares. So make a contribution and help our mission. That's all we're doing. And this is the, I'm not saying we ask for your cooperation for keeping the room quiet. I know that's checking out the sound effects. So let's take the room quiet and enjoy and honor our award you receive. Servers will be taking their orders at their tables, and you don't have to worry about getting up. You have these servers here to table. So relax, enjoy, and wait. But you're still here, something will be back. Now, before we present reports, let's please welcome our elected officials. Please stand on for your name. Mañana Díaz, survey, Thank you so much for your support and celebrating. Samina, let's give them a true. All right. Now, the next person I'm going to introduce, you really need to figure out if you know someone. Please join me in welcoming my friend, a leader who never backs down from serving our community, the president of the statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey, Dr. Smith.
Hola, familia. It feels good to be here again. It's our annual tradition to have here and spend this time together. 2025 was a very difficult year for me and my family. I lost my dad at 95. I lost my mother-in-law who had lived with us for 17 years, two daughters in my family. But as much as this year was very difficult, I also realized that there's a family that you choose, like all of you here today. And that family really lifted me this year in a way that was unexpected. I also attended a trip in Mexico this year, and the same way you just felt that energy, the clapping, the people recognizing me, well, that was the feeling that I got there. It was open arms. It wasn't like when you go off to New Jersey and you get your butt kicked once in a while, right? So it was very refreshing to be somewhere where they were welcome, where they needed me. We have a treaty agreement with Canada and Mexico that should make these type of trips very fruitful. Unfortunately, we have a president that right now is making that more difficult. So let's go directly to Mexico as New Jersey. We don't have to go to the federal government. We can do it as companies that want to do business, that are like-minded, that appreciate the ecosystem that exists here in New Jersey, an ecosystem that produces in New Jersey $127 billion GDP. But if you consider New York and surrounding areas, you're looking at $500 billion of GDP of this area, which is crazy. But that's what happens with the engine of Hispanic businesses that we see this little microcosm here in New Jersey, but it's happening all over the country. So get on board, get on close to getting over. Some people say, thank you, my wife, for 31 years. And my daughter, my son, into the beginning, a little later today. I gotta thank my team. Without the team, nothing here happens. Aisa has been an amazing job to see this here. Everyone, Dr. Nadeem, Tatiana, Rita, and all the volunteers who really stepped up to make this happen. And thank you for really allowing me to honor my dad's legacy every day. I feel that he's looking over my shoulder and telling me to do the right to pay it forward like he did in his life. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias. Te quiero mucho.
Thank you, Carlos, so much for your powerful words and for reminding us that legacy is truly built with love, resilience, and community. Your father's spirit is absolutely here with us tonight. And now it's my honor to welcome another incredible leader, our chairman, Luis de Laos.
existen pues los Kleenex que lo vas a llorar. No, we are here to celebrate. And, looking at the screen, when you see that a small business owner is supporting this event, please approach them and thank them. The flowers that you see on the centerpieces are for Santos flowers. The decoration, and Aixa told me that you can take the floral arrangement. I'm thinking just the part on the top. Don't take the entire thing. But if you have any question, ask Santos. But also, we have Giovanni that make arrangements. We have the photo booths. We have the media partners that we have. We have many people to thank. And I want to start for the board members because they are the ones who make my life very easy. If you are here, please stand up. We have Steve, Claribel, Dana, Elisa, Monica, John, Carlos. Who else? This is a team effort. And as Carlos mentioned, this year was a very interesting year because it took 7.5 years to make the economic mission to Mexico happen. And that teaches a lesson that sometimes we work really hard trying to make something happen that takes longer than we expected. That was discipline, perseverance, and patience. And sometimes I'm not as patient as I used to be. But the good thing is that is opening the doors for Latin American companies to partner with our members here. That is opening the doors of Latin America for New Jersey companies that are looking for suppliers and for different alternatives. And we are 2.8 million Latinos in the state that came from 17 different countries. We have a lot of economic power, not only here, but in Latin America. The message this year, we are celebrating Alberto, we are celebrating Andy, many business owners, many leaders in the state, but also we are celebrating small businesses. Remember, 90% of the businesses are micro businesses. They have less than 10 full-time employees. And entrepreneurship is the best way that we have to overcome poverty. Please support small businesses during this time. Actually, every single day if you can. Everything that we accomplish. And the city where I grew up, we say, entre más bravo el toro, mejor la corrida. That means that if the bull is really tough, the festivity will be even better. We are ready. We overcame the financial crisis. We overcame the pandemic, a few natural disasters. No matter what happened, we will figure it out, even if that will take time and effort and patience. Please support each other. Thank you very much.
Muchísimas gracias, Luis, por tu liderazgo, tu compromiso con nuestra comunidad. We're so grateful for all of that you do. Again, another round of applause for Luis. Thank you so much. And now we're going to get started with the moment we've all been waiting for, right? Last year, we started a new tradition, inviting our awardees to share a recorded video of their thank you messages ahead of the gala. So tonight, we get to learn a little bit more about each honoree before they take the stage. With that, let's roll the video for our first recognition of the evening, Community Advocate of the Year. Can we please play the video?
Hello, I'm Deb Visconi, President and CEO of Bergen Newbridge Medical Center, and I am truly humbled to receive the Latina Community Advocate Award from the statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey. This honor touches me deeply. Thank you for recognizing the work we do and for championing Latino leaders across our state. I also want to give a special shout out to my incredible Bergen Newbridge Medical Center team. Your compassion, commitment, and heart make everything possible. This recognition is as much yours as it is mine. And on a very personal note, I have to acknowledge my mother, my first role model, my strength, and a person who taught me what it means to serve others with humility and love. Her example shaped the leader I am today. She is the reason I advocate so fiercely for our communities and why I believe so deeply in lifting others as we rise. This award is a reminder of the responsibility and privilege we have to create opportunities, open doors, and inspire the next generation, especially our young Latinas, to lead boldly and unapologetically. Thank you for this beautiful honor and for allowing me to do the work that I love. Thank you.
What a beautiful message. And now joining us to present this meaningful recognition of service, please welcome the Vice President of Commercial Banking Business Development Officer of Wells Fargo, Jose Tavera, to present the Community Advocate of the Year Award to Deborah Viscon. It's my great honor to invite Deborah Visconi of Bergen New Bridge Medical Center up to the stage to receive her award. What an inspiration. Thank you again so much. Please, un fuerte aplauso para Débora. I think she got stage fright. Okay. Our next honoree is receiving a very special recognition, the inaugural Juan Gutierrez Resilience and Excellence Award, honoring the legacy of the late Juan Gutierrez of JAG Companies. Let's please roll the video.
Good evening y buenas noches, familia. First and foremost, I have to thank God for the grace that has carried me and for the purpose that has guided every step of my very unlikely journey. I want to thank my wife and my children, my very heart, my teachers, my daily reminder of what love looks like. You give my life meaning beyond titles, reminding me who I am when the world is loud. I want to thank my family, whose sacrifices have shaped literally the ground beneath my feet, whose belief carried me through every season of doubt, whose love braided itself into the child I was and the man I'm still becoming. I want to thank my colleagues, past and present, the people who walked beside me, who labor with me in the unseen hours and bring their talent, devotion, and humanity to our work every day. Whatever I've been able to build, I've built with you. I want to thank my community, mi comunidad, who has claimed me, lifted me, challenged me, and loved me into the fullness of my own voice. Every word I speak tonight is rooted in that truth. To receive this inaugural Juan Gutierrez Resilience and Excellence Award isn't simply an honor, it's a homecoming, because the story this award represents is the story that raised me. You see, I grew up the son of a waiter, a man who left our home before the sun dared show his face, slipping quietly into the cold morning so his son could one day step into a gentler world. A man whose absence at the breakfast table wasn't neglect, it was love in motion. So when I see this award, I don't see my name. I see his hands. I see my mother's prayers. I see every sacrifice that bent but never broke, every dream deferred so mine could breathe. This award doesn't belong to me alone. It belongs to every person who loved me before I knew how to love myself, who believed in a future I couldn't yet see, who stayed when staying was the hardest thing they could do. I receive this with gratitude, with humility, and with the weight of knowing I stand here because others knelt in prayer, in hope, in relentless faith. Lastly, my community, this chamber, esta familia. You've stood with me when the path grew steep, when criticism dimmed purpose, and reminded me that my story wasn't an accident, but an assignment. You lifted my work with tenderness, you claimed me with pride, you kept me grounded in the people I'm privileged to serve. For that, I will be forever grateful. So if my voice stirs something in you tonight, let it be pride, let it be possibility. I accept this honor with humility, with reverence, and with the deepest gratitude for the people who shaped me, the community that carries me, and the God who continues to guide me. To my chamber familia, thank you for lifting me. Thank you for believing in the improbable arc of my story. You've done more than honor me. You've claimed me. You said, "Tú eres nuestro." By doing so, you've lifted my story as evidence of what's possible when nuestra comunidad chooses to lift itself. I accept this award, Emilia. I'm yours, and tonight I'm humbled to be seen by you. Thank you. Gracias de mi corazón.
What an incredible story. President Acevo's leadership at NJCU truly reflects those values, expanding access to higher education and opening doors to the first generation students across New Jersey. But before we welcome him to the stage, please join me in inviting Rolly Acosta of Jag Companies, who will share a few words about this award created in honor of his late father, Juan Gutierrez.
Thank you. Peter Pan said, "Second star to the right and straight on to morning. The second star to the right shines in the night for you to tell you that you dream your plan, you can really come true. The second star to the right shines with the light that's rare, and if it's Neverland you need, the light will lead you there." My father, Juan Gutierrez, arrived in the United States in 1962 as a 13-year-old political refugee as part of Operación Pedro Pan. The operation was a mass exodus of over 14,000 unaccompanied Cuban minors ages 6 to 18 to the United States over a 2-year span from 1960 to 1962. The children were sent by parents who feared that Fidel Castro and the Communist Party were planning to terminate parental rights and place minors in communist indoctrination centers. The program was led by Father Brian O. Walsh of the Catholic Welfare Bureau. The operation was the largest mass exodus of minor refugees in the Western Hemisphere at that time. In 1966, an 18-year-old Aurelio Acebo used a nautical compass to navigate a makeshift raft across the Florida Straits to escape communist Cuba and reach freedom in the United States. That compass sits on his son's desk, and I am certain the compass remains fixed on the second star to the right. Juan and Aurelio defined resilience and excellence, values they instilled in their families. I share more than a Cuban heritage with Andy. 2 Ivy Leaguers, Rutgers Law School graduates, a share and a faith in God guided by our fathers to build a community and a lasting legacy. With all that being said, I want to read to you an essay that was written by my dad on January 28th, 2022, to commemorate the 60th anniversary of his arrival to the United States. We lost Dad in 2023, but his story remains the story of every immigrant. He titled the essay, "The Weaning Time." Most children in our society get to live with their parents until they are 18 years old. The Pedro Pan kids did not have that privilege. I was 13 years old when I left home. On the morning of January 28, 1862, I began my weaning process. After waving goodbye to my parents and 3 of my grandparents at the infamous Pecera in Havana Airport, our Pan Am plane, a propeller Viscount, lifted slowly over Havana. It was a bright and sunny morning, and I could appreciate the beautiful city below. It would be the last time I would see the land where my Spaniard ancestors had decided to settle in the 1850s and where I was born. My arrival in Miami was not an adventure for me. After going through immigration, I stood alone with my duffel bag on the sidewalk of Miami's airport. 2 men approached me and asked me if I was Juan Ramon's son. I answered yes, and they whisked me away. I was taken to the Refugee Processing Center, where Pedro Pan children were registered. I informed the woman that a great uncle in New York was willing to take me in. All there were elated, for it was one less child to worry about. 3 days later, I was on an Eastern Airlines flight to Idlewood Airport in New York City. I arrived in New York at 1 p.m. on February 4th, 1962, on a cold, snowy morning. The next morning, I awoke to a wonderful winter wonderland. I had satisfied my dreams of seeing snow. That first night, I slept in a folding bed that I placed next to the warmth of a boiler in my uncle's basement. That was my bed for the next 4.5 years. My uncle and aunt were honest, hardworking people, and they provided me with food, shelter, and protection. We lived in Whitestone, Queens, a middle-class neighborhood totally absent of any minorities. Because of my immersion in American culture, I nearly forgot how to speak Spanish. I longed for my mother's indulgences and my father's long conversations on the way to his ranches. He seemed to know every cattleman and landowner in Camagüey. I missed my whole family. I missed my friends. I missed my old Marist school. I missed old Cuba. In August of 1962, I learned that my father was taken prisoner and would likely face the firing squad. I received a fair letter from him, and it saddened me. But by the grace of God, his life was spared and our fortunate ability to buy off the judge. This incident caused me to resent Cuba and all things Cuban. As all other Pedro Pan kids, I suffered depression, poverty, and loneliness. I grew up faster than most children, and those hardships strengthened my character. In June of 1966, my parents and my little brother arrived on the Freedom flights. My weaning was complete. I had practically forgotten what they looked like and the tone of their voices. In the end, both of my grandfathers and my father served time in jails as political prisoners, and all the wealth accumulated over 100 years was gone. But freedom is a wonderful thing, and we are lucky to have attained it in the United States. Today, my family lives a prosperous, happy life in the good old USA. I am proud to present the Juan A. Gutierrez Resilience and Excellence Award to Andres Andy Acero.
Andy, ven acá, join us up on stage and accept this well-deserved honor. Please, let's give him again a strong round of applause. Un fuerte aplauso.
Buenas noches. Good evening. I will be uncharacteristically brief because I'm also a lawyer, a litigator, but probably more troublesome, a son of Cubans uh, with a microphone in front of me. This is a tremendous honor to the Gutierrez Acosta family. Uh, they say don't meet your heroes, but folks like they're not talking about the Gutierrez family. That what this family represents, what this award and recognition signifies, is beyond humbling. It is inspiring. Every day I get to set foot on a campus and interact with the future, quite literally. Something incredibly beautiful to see your own story reflected right back at you. And I've reflected a lot over the last couple of years on what kind of leader I want to be. And in our communities, we often seldom find the appropriate role models to emulate and follow. So what has guided me, like Broly and his family, has been the example of my family, my father. It is hard to define what a good leader is. It's far easier to define what a good person is. And that's where I've sought to start. So thank you. I don't believe I fully have earned this recognition, but I accept it humbly as fuel to be worthy of it. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations, Andres. Before we move on to our next awardee, I would like to remind everyone about our silent auction. Let's please be sure that we're supporting and helping, and also for the silent. Thank you. Well, what does our next honoree and I have in common? We both have the honor and the joy of being called trailblazers in our Latino community. So, yes, this next award is a special one for me. Can we please roll the video for the Latino Blazer of the Year, Alberto Garau?
I'm Alberto Garofalo, president of Bank of America, New Jersey. And first and foremost, I want to thank the New Jersey Hispanic Chamber of Commerce of New Jersey for this amazing and humbling experience of nominating me for the Latino Trailblazer Award of the Year. I am humbled and excited about this nomination for a lot of reasons. Number one, I work for an amazing company at Bank of America that allows leaders like me the opportunity to go in, lead from the front, and make a difference in the communities where we all take on society's biggest challenges. And partnering with the Chamber and many other great leaders gives us the ability to really make an impact and really make a difference. Second thing is, I get to represent 11,000 of our teammates that call New Jersey their home at Bank of America. These associates and leaders are passionate about making a difference, about volunteering, about giving back. And it's through their work and their dedication that I get to represent them and this company in an award like the Latino Trailblazer Award. If it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be possible. Third, as always, I believe behind every good man is an extraordinary woman. In my cases, I am surrounded by them. So whether it's my wife, my mother, or my daughters, I am grateful for their continued commitment, for their support that allows me the ability to engage and spend time in the communities where we all live, work, and play to continue to make a difference and make an impact by partnering with the Hispanic Chamber and by working alongside so many amazing leaders that care and that are making a difference and leading from the front. Thank you.
Last year, I stood on this very stage as the Latina Trailblazer of the Year, and tonight, I get to cheer on the newest member of that club. Please welcome back our president, Carlos Medina, who will present the Trailblazer Award to Alberto Garofalo of Bank of America, New Jersey.
Alberto, earlier this year, or it might have been late last year, we had a meeting talking about our Celia Cruz project since she was going to be turning 100. And I think it was one of those situations where you kind of said you had me at hello or something like that. So thank you for being a partner, not only on the Celia projects, but since you've been president of Bank New Jersey, right? And you're also handling security for the entire organization. So I hope they're giving you 2 paychecks, whoever's listening here, okay? So very deserving, Alberto, thank you so much. And remember, this is for all the award winners. Once you're part of our familia, the exit is not very easy, okay? And you are in New Jersey, and whatever that means, I'll let you guys kind of think of it. Welcome to the familia, Alberto.
Big congratulations to Alberto for receiving this year's Latino Trailblazer of the Year award. He has helped elevate elevate access to capital, confidence, and community, the very resources our businesses need to thrive in. And now for the moment we've been waiting for. We know that when we recognize small business, we mean big business, and that the impact they have on our communities is really important. Well, it's even bigger with heart. I must say, I saw this video, and get ready. Bring out the tissues. Please roll the tape to honor the Business of the Year and celebrate Maria Guadalupe Nieves, Aurosa, and Miguel Menes Diaz of Las Marias, New Jersey.
Puedo llorar. Ay. Es que hay una historia muy grande detrás de todo esto. Y esa es la historia que me mueve. Y esa es la historia que me pone así. Porque hemos logrado muchos éxitos que han sido muy bonitos. Muchos, muchos éxitos. Pero el otro lado de la moneda ha sido un tanto difícil pero también ha sido muy bonito porque gracias a todo lo que hemos vivido, pues hoy en día, créanme que para nosotros como inmigrantes es muy difícil. Es muy difícil llegar a este país. Sentimos que tú solo vienes como a trabajar, te minimizas como persona, como ser humano. Cuando yo abrí el restaurante yo no tenía dinero y sí tenía muchas necesidades. Tal vez yo no tenía tal vez ni para comprarme ropa, ni para poder, porque eran bastantes prioridades. No quiero decir que lo hemos logrado, porque nos falta mucho camino por recorrer. Y sobre todo que hoy en día pues ya no caminamos solos. No solamente ha sido una bendición, sino ha sido el soporte de ir hacia lo que uno sueña. Gracias infinitas a la Cámara de Comercio por todo el apoyo. No han sido una vez, han sido casi 9 años. Gracias a Luis de la Hoz especialmente, porque ese es el ángel que Dios me dio en mi camino. Nunca le importó, él solamente vio que había un sueño. Incluso él decía, ¿cómo lo vamos a lograr? No sé, pero aquí va a haber un sueño que se va a hacer realidad. Nos hemos convertido en esa puertita, en esa voz de una comunidad de decir sí se puede. Y que después de mí hay muchos que dicen, ahora yo puedo. Ya no somos personas a ignorar, ya somos personas que estamos visibles, que podemos ver y que sí se puede. Y que si yo pude, todos pueden.
The tissues, please. And now the honor of presenting this award goes to a leader who is blazing trails all across New Jersey. Let's welcome back the president of Bank of America New Jersey, Alberto Garófalo, a presentar el negocio del año. Familias, vamos a celebrar en grande. Invitamos al escenario a María Guadalupe Lupita Nieves Aurosa y Miguel Menéndez Díaz de las Marías para recibir este gran reconocimiento. Que se escuche ese aplauso. I'd like to also ask Tatiana Vivas to join us on stage, who will be providing simultaneous interpretation.
Buenas noches a todos. Esta noche es una noche de mucha alegría, de mucha emoción. Recibimos con mucho orgullo este reconocimiento, con mucha alegría y con mucha bendición.
Good evening, everyone. This night is a night of happiness. This night is a night of happiness. It's a night of full of emotions, and we're receiving this with a lot of happiness and emotion.
Primero que nada, quiero dar gracias a Dios por haberme permitido conocer personas maravillosas.
Firstly, I would like to thank God for allowing me to be able to meet wonderful people.
Y sobre todo por regalarme a un ángel maravilloso.
And moreover, also for giving me an angel.
Este ángel me ha traído aquí y me ha adoptado como una hija.
That angel had brought me here and had adopted me as a daughter.
Y me ha traído aquí como a esta gran familia, la Cámara de Comercio.
He had brought me here to this great family, the Chamber of Commerce.
Quiero dar las gracias también especialmente a mi esposo, que
I want to
todos me conocen a mí, pero él es el que se queda cuando yo ando fuera.
I want to also say thank you. Thank you to my husband. Everybody knows me, but he's the one who stays when I have to go out.
También quiero darle las gracias a mis hijos, que hoy día están ahí presentes,
I
por esa espera en casa de mamá, por salir a luchar por un sueño.
I would also like to thank you. Thank you to my children that are also waiting for mom when she goes to out to fight and to be here present.
Y quiero dar gracias también a mis padres que me dieron la vida.
And I also want to say thank you to my parents who have given me life.
Y este reconocimiento no solamente es mío,
And this award is not only mine.
este reconocimiento esta noche lo celebramos en honor
This award this night we're celebrating in honor
a la influencia, a la perseverancia y a la constancia y sobre todo a la disciplina.
to the influence, to the perseverance, to constancy, and moreover to discipline.
Agradezco a todas esas chicas superpoderosas que esta noche se encuentran aquí,
I want to say thank you to all those
Que me
powerful women who this night are here.
que me gustaría se pusieran de pie y regalarles un aplauso,
That I would like for them to stand up so that we can also clap for them.
porque esta noche no solo es mi noche,
Because this night is not only my night.
esta noche es de todos y sobre todo de aquellas mujeres
This night is everybody's night, and moreover from all these women
que a través de mi ejemplo y de mi guía han dicho sí se puede
that through my example and guidance have also said, yes, we can.
y que no solamente en esta noche son dueñas de negocios,
And that this night there are not only businesswomen,
sino son mujeres que luchan día a día por esos sueños, por esas familias y por lograr cada una de sus metas.
but there are women who fight every day for those dreams, for those families, and also to be able to reach their goal.
Les doy gracias a todos en general por ser parte de este sueño, el sueño de las Marías.
I want to say thank you to everyone for being part of this dream, the dream of Las Marias. Thank you, everyone.
Muchas gracias, Lupita y Miguel Menes Díaz de Las Marías, por todo lo que aportan a nuestra comunidad. Familia, que se escuche ese aplauso una vez más. ¡Vamos! What an incredible night we've had. Before we close our formal program and get to the dancing, I know you're waiting, piecito caliente todos. We'd like to invite Governor Murphy's Deputy Chief of Staff, Emmy Giesbet, to the stage. She is hand delivering a message from our governor. We are grateful for his support of our chamber through his 2 terms. Bienvenida, Emmy.
Buenas noches, amigos, ¿cómo están? Los diré en inglés el mensaje que traigo del gobernador. Good evening, everyone. I bring along a message from Governor Phil Murphy, who has been honored to serve as governor for the last 8 years, and we look forward to our last days in office as we continue to support through the finish line our many Hispanic and Latino-owned businesses, and in turn, our Latino and Hispanic families. Dear friends, tonight, it is a pleasure to welcome all those in attendance to the Statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce 2025 Awards Gala. I'm really honored to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the team here at the Chamber and to tonight's honorees, Maria Guadalupe, Miguel of Las Marias, Andres Acebo, Deborah Bisconi, and Alberto Garofalo. Thank you for your continued dedication to empowering Hispanic and Latino business owners and entrepreneurs in our state. I'd also, on behalf of the governor, he shares that he'd like to thank Carlos Medina and Chairman Luis de la Hoz for your exemplary leadership, for your collaboration in the first ever economic mission trip to Latin America as we just returned from a flight to Mexico. Established in 1989, the Chamber has been great in helping small businesses thrive, ensuring that businesses drive more than $127 billion of our state's GDP. And during the administration was an essential partner into ensuring the business vitality, even through our once-in-a-lifetime COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you for being the voice of 150,000 plus Hispanic and Latino-owned businesses. by championing diversity, supporting innovation, and mentoring the next generation of leaders, you really embody what is the best of New Jersey. You will always have a friend in Tammy and me, says the governor. May your continued leadership reflect the elegance, the joy, and the unwavering spirit that Celia Cruz beautifully embodied. Best wishes for an enjoyable event. And if I may have a personal point of privilege, Luis, Carlos, it's been my honor to work over the last years with you both under the Murphy administration, serving as one of the most senior Latina in his office, and understanding that he also values the work of immigrant families. I'm a first generation Latina, proud daughter of immigrant parents who arrived in this country. And it's always my pleasure to join alongside all of my colleagues here. Familia, ustedes no están solos, el gobernador los ha apoyado en estos últimos 8 años y vienen una mejor y mejorará siempre las cosas para el futuro. Esperamos un mejor 2026. Felices fiestas. Gracias. Carlos y Luis, ese es para ustedes.
And how about we share just a little bit more holiday spirit? We're going to showcase our statewide Hispanic Chamber of Commerce highlights video, followed by a heartfelt holiday message by our amazing chamber staff, and then a tribute to the
Chamber uses the hashtag Familia. You have a blog called Familia. Talk to me about why Familia is so important to you as a through line here.
So that familia vibe, that familia mentality, that word just perfectly encompasses that feeling, that vibe. It's just like a positive energy that's in the room when we have events. Just people supporting each other.
Dame la mano. Let's take the journey together.
Oh, what a year it's been. We've been there together, making an impact the way Latinos know how, sprinkling azúcar wherever we go.
Nos acompañamos durante los desafíos, through the challenges and through the wins.
And through every step, we pushed forward, becoming stronger, more resilient. We proved our impact with New Jersey's Latino GDP at $127 billion. And that's because we don't quit, we grow. Nuestra familia keeps showing up, a luchar, a soñar, a seguir pa'lante.
So let's keep working together, lifting each other up.
Let's celebrate and get ready for more.
Porque al final, la vida es un carnaval y todo se puede lograr y lo seguiremos logrando, porque juntos somos una gran familia.
Tenemos que generar oportunidades nosotros mismos. Somos 2.5 millones de latinos que vivimos en New Jersey, de 17 países diferentes.
Everybody's welcome at our table to learn and grow together.
Thank you all for being part of tonight's celebration and for supporting the Chamber's mission. Please don't forget to scan the QR code on your tables for the Gala magazine and share your favorite moments on social media. Make sure to enjoy our member entertainment station, snap those photos, and tag the Chamber and our amazing business members. Enjoy, of course, our corporate DJ. After the performance, this concludes our formal program for the evening. Enjoy the celebration, enjoy each other, and have a happy and healthy holiday season. ¡Feliz Navidad!
As we celebrate this special season with you, I want to say thank you to all of our members for your continued support, partnership, and confianza. Les deseo a todos ustedes unas felices Navidades, y un próspero año 2026. Con mucho cariño.
Hola familia, Feliz Navidad, Happy Holidays, and I just want to wish everyone a very happy and healthy New Year, and thank you all so much for your support this year.
We are truly appreciative of all our sponsors, all our members, all our partners, and everyone that makes the Chamber the Chamber. We wish you the most beautiful holiday season and look forward to another great year in 2026.
It's been an interesting year, but we've been able to pivot, been able to be strong. I appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Thank you for your trust, your support, and for everything we have achieved together. We can wait to continue working in 2026.
This year reminded me of how strong and resilient our community truly is. I can't wait to see what we build together in 2026. From all of us at the Chamber, we wish you Feliz Navidad and Happy Holidays. Gracias por ser parte de esta gran familia.
We're going to let the band set up just a few minutes. And then I promise you're going to get to the dancing. I promise. I promise. It's coming.
Come on. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing the bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time. It's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle all around the clock. Big Santa mingle and a jingling feet. That's the Jingle Bell Rock. All the DJs around the world, all the artists, all the first responders in our troop, a happy, happy holiday season. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away. Jingle bell times is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Big Santa mingle with a jingling feet. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell. That's the jingle bell rock.
Test. Hello. Can I call the awardees? Alberto, Andy, Maria, Mrs. Visconsi. We want to take a picture of all the awardees here if it's possible. If you're coming, please bring the award with you. Thank you. No, no me pongan tanto cuidado. Alberto está aquí. No, no, está en esta mesa, pero deben estar trayendo un trago o deben estar comiendo. And can I also call the board members? We want to take a picture of all the board members here in front of the stage. Mónica, Elisa, Claribel, Marco, join us. John Lucas, Lupita, vente, vente, acércate que ya vienen los demás. Claribel Cortés, sí. Mónica Martínez, Dr. Balar. Thank you. Dana. Esa hizo Dana. Lilia. All the board members. Mónica Martínez.
Board members, make your way to the stage.
¿Quién la maneja? Yo creo que es el mismo. Elisa Charters. Elisa Charters. Who else? Steven Vital, please join us for a picture. And Dana, Dana, we're missing you. No, we are not missing you anymore. Consul Mariana, can you please join us for a picture? Y las chicas superpoderosas, Las hijas putativas de Lupita, vengan aquí para tomarse una foto. El cartel de Lupita. Ok.
Huh? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, maybe. Oh, yeah, you can do it.
Va a empezar la cantante. Ok, thank you. Ah.
Did they just Cuba? Estás muy triste. Tú que siempre fuiste como cascabeles de felicidad. Pero recuerden tu historia, que al son el mundo le diste, y en sus notas siempre lleva la alegría que perdiste, y que pronto volverá. Ven y baila el son cubano, que es alegre antiano, que no llore tu guajiro, y que sepa que hay aquí mis amigos que te ofrecen el calor suelo, hermano, porque sigue esperando el sabroso son cubano. Baila el son cubano, que es alegre antiano, que no llores tu guajiro, y que sepa que hay aquí mil amigos que te ofrecen el calor suelo, hermano, para que siga esperando el sabroso son cubano. Y baila el son cubano, que es alegre antiano, que no llores tu guajiro, y que sepa que hay aquí mil amigos que te ofrecen el calor, hermano, para que siga ahí bailando el sabroso son cubano, el sabroso son cubano, el sabroso son. Give it up for the band, everyone. Familia, it is so nice to be here celebrating all of you, but also the queen of salsa, Miss Celia Cruz. Give it up if we're all fans. That is so right. So I couldn't be here tonight without singing this next song. Now, you didn't know, some of you probably do because you've heard me sing before, but you have to sing and dance with me tonight. Is that all right? Yeah, all Latinos are here is like, yeah, hello, why do you think we're here? All right, so we're gonna sing Guantanamera, but before we do, I have a very special surprise. This band, let me tell you, they are full of surprises, but Nikki is gonna show you a little thing or two before we begin. Give it up for Nikki tonight. That was incredible. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero, dice Martín, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morir yo quiero cantar mis versos de alma. Hey, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Cultivo una rosa blanca en junio como en enero. Cultivo una rosa blanca en junio como en enero. Para el amigo sincero que me da su mano franca. Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guaira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guaira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guaira, Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crece la palma. Y antes de morir yo quiero cantar mis versos de alma. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, 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 Guajira, Guantanamera. Give it up for Vito on trombone. Can everyone, I want everyone to sing. We're going to get the band to get real quiet, and I want to be able to hear you. Can you all sing along? Can we try that? Ahí, okay. Guantanamera, Guantanamera. Thank you so much. I know that there are Cubans, Puerto Ricans, Dominicans in here. We can all be louder than that, yeah? But I heard you. I heard you that last time. Mexico, Venezuela, Uruguay, Costa Rica. How do we, who am I missing here? Scream it out. Mexico, of course. I said, of course. All right. Colombia. All right, this next one you've done with me before, but I can't do a Celia tribute without it. My abuela would be so upset. And I might be upset with you because you keep rejecting me. Can we all go quizás, quizás, quizás? Otra vez, I didn't give you a good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it. Siempre que te pregunto qué, cuándo, cómo y dónde, tú siempre me respondes. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando. Estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando. Quizás,
Quizás, quizás.
take it away, Vito. Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando.
Quizás, quizás,
Estás pensando, pensando por lo que más tú quieras. ¿Hasta cuándo? ¿Hasta cuándo estás perdiendo el tiempo pensando, pensando por lo que más quieras? ¿Hasta cuándo? Y así pasan los días y yo desesperando y tú contestando.
quizás.
Louder. Quizás, quizás, quizás. My turn. Quizás, quizás, quizás. Thank you so much. Thank you, Carlos. So grateful to the family, to everyone, but this is a weird thing to be thankful for, but I heard Marisol sing, and it made me write an entire musical around her, believe it or not. Her voice is incredible. Who's heard Marisol Medina sing today? Or ever? I'm gonna invite her to sing a couple songs with us. Let's show her a nice warm up. We bring her up. Come on, Marisol. She is incredible. I'm working on a few pieces right now. Would it be okay if I sing an original? Okay, so I need you at the end. Can we go, Niña linda,
Niña linda,
niña linda?
niña linda.
They got it, Luis. Let's do it. Se criaba en Cuba dos hijas de Agayú. Nunca pensaba en un cambio tan pronto. But what could she do? Sin dinero, nuevo mundo no había razón. Mira, Guajira, esta no es la vida que te ilusionó. Un, dos, tres. Ella se llama Santera, no hay otra manera. Se llama Santera, no hay otra manera. Se llama Santera, mira cómo menea. Se llama Santera. Ella se llama Santera, no hay otra manera. Se llama Santera, se llama Santera, no hay otra manera. Se llama Santera. Y ahora no respira el aire donde se crió. la belleza. El pueblo se fue, terminó. Una promesa, un sueño, un futuro, no era real. La verdad no es tan simple, es fuerte, but she didn't know. Y ella se llama Sandera, no hay otra manera. Se llama Sandera, mira cómo se llama Sandera. La manera se llama Sandera. Ella se llama Sandera, mira cómo menea. Se llama Sandera, mira cómo menea. Se llama Sandera, no hay otra manera. Se llama Sandera. Here it goes, niña linda. Niña linda, la reina de la misa. Niña linda, te llevaron en la brisa. Niña linda, te llevaron en la brisa. Niña linda, la reina de la misa. Niña linda, te llevaron en su hijo. Niña linda, la reina de la misa. Niña linda, te quitaron de tu isla. Niña linda, la reina de la misa. Pretty girl, they took you from your island. Pretty girl, they stay silent while you're crying. Thank you very much. We have one more song to go. That song is from a piece I'm writing a musical, Las Hermanas. It was originally Las Hermanas Cañaveral, but some people said they had a hard time saying it. Cañaveral, I thought it was easy. No, but my name is Giselle Bellas. We're here for Celia Cruz, so I cannot leave without thanking the Hispanic Chambers of Commerce. Thank you so much to every single one of you. Luis, Carlos, the whole team, Erica, you've been amazing. Giovanna, the list goes on and on. And give it up to the sound for making it sound good. Luis, some of these people on stage, you have no idea. You've heard them on some of your favorite records. You've seen them at the Buena Vista Social Club. Have you seen? Give it up for Renato. You can catch him there. Give it up for Willie Timbales. Luis, as I mentioned, you see us all the time. Nikki Keys, dancer extraordinaire. Vito, give it up for trombone. And of course, Marisol Medina and Megan, dancer. So this next song, I want this whole room to be filled because that's what Celia would want. Thank you again. My name is Giselle Bellas. La vida es what? Un carnaval. You promised me you'd dance. Now is your time. Todo aquel que piensa que la vida es desigual tiene que saber que no es así, que la vida es una hermosura. Hay que vivirla todo aquel que piensa que está solo y que está mal. Tiene que saber que no es así, que en la vida no hay nadie solo. Siempre hay alguien. No hay que llorar. Que la vida es un carnaval. Es más feo vivir cantando. No hay que llorar. Que la vida es un carnaval y las penas se van cantando. Yeah. Hay que llorar. Que la vida es un carnaval. Es más feo vivir cantando. No hay que llorar. Que la vida es un carnaval y las penas se van cantando. I see you, the beautiful ladies in the back. Yes. Todo aquel que piensa que la vida siempre es cruel, tiene que saber que no es así, que tan solo hay momentos malos y todo pasa. Todo aquel que piensa que esto nunca va a cambiar, tiene que saber que no es así, que el mal tiempo buena cara y todo cambia. No hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval, es un feo vivir cantando. Hey, no hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval, y esas penas se van cantando. No hay que llorar, no hay que llorar, es un carnaval, y es más feo vivir cantando. No hay que llorar, que la vida es un carnaval, y las penas se van cantando. Okay, 2025. We're gonna throw it away with a fwa soon, okay? 2026 is our year, yes? Es para reír, para gozar, para disfrutar, cantando. Todo aquel que piense que la vida es cruel, nunca estará solo, Dios está con él. This is where we go. Are you ready to do? Aquellos que nos contagian, aquellos que nos critican, aquellos que hacen la guerra, aquellos que viven pecando, aquellos que nos contagian, aquellos que nos contaminen, aquellos que hacen... Okay, Megan's gonna do a little salsa class in the front. Let's all follow Megan. Yes, that looks good. Yeah. Luis, that looks good. It looks good. Give it up for yourself. That was great. That was good. That was beautiful. Luis, Luis. Thank you very much. Again, my name is Giselle Baez. I can't wait to talk to you and celebrate tonight. Let's celebrate Celia Cruz the right way. Thank you. Have a great night.